Welcome back in, everybody. I'm going to do a little friendly competition. We've got Hoops 2024 25, the original or no, the original launch, and then we have the winter edition. Want to know if the winter edition has better pulls than the base edition, or if the base has better life in it than the winter edition. I've had real good luck in the winter with pulling some of the Optichromes. In the regular, I've had real good luck pulling some of the better rookies. I think I'm pretty sure we'll get either an autograph or a mem in this for sure. So we'll have to see what we can do with the base. So we're going to start with the regular and we'll end with the winter. It's going to take a little bit of time. There's 6 packs and 15 cards per. So, I think what we will do is, all you guys know, there's a ton of base and hoops. So I think what we may do is just flip through the base real quick and see what strikes us as great. So there are a lot of inserts. Of course, the inserts are fun. If you're doing this for value, maybe not so much in value, but they are for fun, you know. So let's get started. There's Mr. Klingam. There we go. Stephen Castle. We like that. Here's Cam Reddish. Another rookie, Dylan Jones. Kyle Lowry. RJ. Sorry. Peyton. Bruce Brown. Mr. Collin. Chris Murray. Kentavious. Ivaka. And we have a pure player. And that's what I was talking about. You're going to have a ton of inserts in here. That's a Nicola arriving now. Topic. And Optichrome. Tim Hardaway Jr. Alright, next pack. We really want this guy or Reese Sachet, Terrence Shannon, some of these guys that are, starting to make a name for themselves. There's Yao Ming. There's Pelle Larson. Buddy. Ron Holland. Westbrook. Cam Thomas. Keldon. Bradley Beal. Mark Williams. Sorry. Malik. Tyus Jones. Nicola. There's a blue border Malcolm Brogdon. And Kyle Lowry. There we go. There's your Chrome. Mattis. I like that. That's in a tribute. Man. Won't get much for that one. There is one ugly line right there. Pretty card though. And next pack. We've got, there's Chet Holmgren. There we go. That's a nice one too. Alexander Sarr. He's starting to play a lot better. Doc J. Carter. Devin. Brogdon. Jabari. Paul George. Olnick. Kevin Herter. Bam. John Collins. I miss him in Atlanta. Tumani. There is a Skyview, another insert. Anthony Davis. There is another insert, frequent flyers of Shea. And we got Shaquille O'Neal. Oh, well, that's kind of pretty. Shaq Daddy, the Diesel. Numbered out of 199. That's a good looking card. All right. And next, there's Topic. There's Reed Shepherd. He's looking really good too. Killel had a heck of a game the other night. Murray, Darren, Marcus, JJ, Wendell, Obi. Golly Pete, I'm getting hurried and I'm throwing cards everywhere. Grant, there's a Sar. Alexander Sar arriving now. I like that. There's Chris Lebert in a blue. And a Dinwiddie and a Chrome. Got 2 more packs, guys. And then we'll start on the winter. Where might find a fairly decent rookie sweater mem that I'm sure they've never worn. There's Luka, Deron Home, Shea, Filipowski, Andre, Grayson Allen, Petal, Amen, Corey Kispert, Patrick Williams, Sabonis, Jaime Jaquez. There we go. There's a Skyview Alexander Sar. And a purple Scottie Pippen Jr. And Jurisic, rookie, Chrome. Follow the Hawks pretty good, and I just haven't seen this kid play. So, yeah. Next and last pack. Are we going to do anything wonderful? We got Chet Holmgren again. There's Zach Edey. That's a good card. There's LeBron. Tyler Coley. Tyrese Maxey. Mitchell. Nicola. Paolo. He's starting. He's hit. Orlando, if they can keep their core together, is building something very reminiscent of what was Shaq and Penny back in the day. You've got something coming. All right, there's Clarkson, Shaden Sharp, Brandon Ingram. There's Halliburton. Oh, nice. Got a blue border Reed Shepherd. Got out of 299 Lugens Dort. And a green Nicola. So I wouldn't say a horrible box, but I certainly wouldn't say a good box. That Shaq is real nice. Of course, Stefan, you can't go wrong with the castle. And let's see what winter has in store for us. Again, same format. It's just going to be a blozillion base cards. And at the end of the pack, we'll have the better stuff, if there is such a thing. Alright, you can see the difference in the format. If you look at the bottom of the card, you have a wintry look with the snow versus the base. There's none of that. So, and we're off. RJ, Peyton, Bruce Brown, Westbrook, Nesmith, Trey Mann. There's Katie, Jonas, Juricic. Again, still have not seen that young man play, and I'm sure he's good. I just haven't seen him play. Dinwiddie, Ingram, Shaq. There's Zach Edey, rookie greetings. And we got our patch on the first one. We have, it's a sweater, Johnny Furphy. Not sure how I feel about those. There's Nunez. That's the Optichrome Snow. Pretty cool card. Anybody have a good take on Johnny Furphy? Is he going to be the next one? All right. There's Cam, Keldon, Beal, Brogdon, Giddy. Had a big game a couple nights ago. Game winner from half court. Hendricks, Butler, Keontae. There's Tristan Da Silva, Kyle Anderson, Mr. Smith. There's Trey Young. Didier. think. Man, I struggle with some of these names. Dadier? Yeah, we'll go with that. There's Mr. Jason Tatum in a pure hollow, a little different, and a Marvin Bagley in another Optichrome. All right, Jabari, Paul George, Kelly Olynyk, Murray, DeRozan, Franz Wagner. That's part of that connection I'm talking about. Norman Powell, Miles. There's Reed Shepherd. Nice. Porzingis. There's Risa Shea. I like that. And why not throw a little Wemby in there too? Another Risa Shea. And another Wemby. And a Jared Allen purple. It's not numbered. And oh my goodness. 38 feet, 1 foot. That thing is way out center. All right. De'Aaron. Marcus Smart. JJ. Andre. Jalen Duren. Jordan Poole. Levine. Keegan. There's Keyshawn. Tim Duncan. There's Nunez. Ishimura. Klingon. That's a nice one. Vince Williams. That's a purple. And a Yao tribute. And next one. Oh. Got a Grayson Allen. Purple. Amen. Tyrese. Rozier. Colin Murray. Kentavious. AJ Mitchell. There's Dalton Connect. I wonder if the Lakers are going to let him ever play again. He is not getting minutes right now. There's AJ and Draymond. There's a LeBron Skyview. And a Luka frequent flyer. That cracks me up. Luka dunks about once a year. Calling him a frequent flyer. And Kyle Anderson in the... And that one's got a bunch of sizzle. And last pack. All right, here we go. Mitch Robinson, Nikola, Paulo, Ja, Ibaka, Mark, Malik Beasley, Tyus Jones, Clinton. That's working on something special in Detroit with that team. Jalen. There's Bub Carrington. Klingon again. There's Bub Carrington again. Levert on a purple. And Gigi. That's nice. All right. So, yeah. Based off of just regular card, I might have to give it to the original, the base set. You have the likes of Shaq numbered and Lugens numbered and Stephon. In the winter, we had a Furphy sweater that he never wore. A Risa Shea and a Risa Shea, and these two Wembies. So I think the numbers win, guys. All right. Thank you all. Have a great, great, great and wonderful day. And until next time.